So this is the Muse Tarot review and unboxing, and I also do a scoring of 1 through 10 on 4 things. I'm reviewing the entire package as a collective, so the rating goes by packaging or the box, the book, the cards quality, and the art. So each category can get 10 points, so a total of overall 40. So it's, a scoring of, between 1 and 40, based off, 5 stars, 2 stars, what have you. And that just gives the consumer an idea of what they're going to be getting, what they can expect. And if you get less than, you can know that something didn't go right. It's meant to help anyone that's looking to buy a deck to know exactly what to expect and what you're buying. And I hope this helps people out there. Number one, I always tell people where I purchased it, how much I paid for it, how long it took to get. I kind of try to put it all out there because as a consumer, I like to know these things. So I don't know how to do all that description below kind of stuff. So I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. So this is the second edition. The first editions are no longer available to buy through a retailer. You have to buy them from a private party. So this is the second edition, which you can buy from Amazon. It's around $20 to $25. If you go through Walmart or Amazon, it's usually free shipping. If you're buying from Amazon, buyer beware. Here's a couple of things. Number one, make sure that you look to see who it's sold by, okay, and who it's shipped by. Because if it says Amazon.com LLC, that is not Amazon. Believe it or not, it's a third party posing as Amazon, so be careful. If it says Amazon.com Inc., that apparently is Amazon. From all the stuff that I've gone through, apparently that's what I'm being told. If it's being sold by a third party, be careful who you're buying from, and make sure that you check into them as a company, their ratings. Make sure you're getting exactly what you say, because I've been shipped partial decks, half decks, missing decks, used decks, damaged decks. It's all over the board. So just be careful. So this is the second edition of the Muse. Now the Muse comes with, this is your card backs, and then we'll get into the deck itself. But this is what the card backs look like. They're your typical 3x5s. But let me tell you what, this cardstock is phenomenal. This is excellent, excellent cardstock. This is a deck that's going to last you. This is, those cheap flimsy decks that you get, this is 2 or 3 of those together. It's really got substance to it. And it's matte. It's matte, which is glorious because we don't have shine. See, I have no shine coming through, which is just excellent. Okay, so there's your backs, which how pretty. So pretty, right? Glorious. All right, so we love that. So here's your book. The good thing about the book is it's, fully detailed. The one thing I don't like about the book is that, the book is kind of a big deal for me. If you do a larger box and a big book with the full color picture, page by page, it becomes part of the experience. It becomes an important piece. To not do that takes kind of, for me, away from this experience. I like to read about the creator and or artist. I like to know what the deck was established with, the whole background information. I like to read details about the images on the cards to get a real feel for what this deck is about. So as far as the book goes, it is just a basic book. It's small, and it comes in, it's a nice box. It's, the graphics are terrific. The only issue that I have, it does have the thumb holds, so it is a little bit easier to get on and off, but we still get a suction issue. So when you've got all the cards in there, sometimes it gets a little, tricky to open. So, doing the magnetic flip is kind of, if you can't do the magnetic flip at this point, come on. So I'm going to say it's a tuck box is a 1. okay, for sure. A regular box without the pulls here would be a 2. This would be a 3. The graphics and the quality of the box will bring it up to, I'll give it a 4, you know, on that, because it is quite lovely, you know, in that sense. So I'm going to give the box a 4. Okay. The cardstock quality is a 10. And the book I'm going to give a 3, just because it's, you know, it's not a pamphlet, so it's not a 1. It's a little nicer than a 2, so I'm going to give it a 3 on the book. Now, the art in and of itself, the backs and the art of the cards are glorious. And the matte and the cardstock is a 10, 100%. The art is a 10, and it's matte, so 10, absolutely on that. So now let's go ahead and go into the cards themselves, because I know that's what people want to see. So let's go ahead and do that for everyone. That card's magnificent. I adore that pink moon. The awakening is so pretty. Now you'll notice on here, this is the inspiration instead of wands and swords and that type of thing. We have the inspiration. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. I love this because it's, when I do finally ever get to do a deck, this is how I want to do mine, going across. It just, something about it, I don't know, I just love that. So now we're moving to emotion, so instead of cups. I mean, this artwork is just, it's very diverse, it's very artistic, it's just, it's full of color. Oh, it's just amazing. Look at that. Voices. I really like this instead of swords. Voices, because it's talking about, you know, our thoughts, what's in our head. And really, if you think about it, our thoughts are like voices in our head. So it makes a little more sense than the swords, it's the voices. And watch me have this wrong where it's like, oh, voices aren't swords, it's something else. But like, whoopsie. Wouldn't be the first time I got something incorrect. It won't be the last. I love this because the horse is my spirit animal, especially the white horse. And the blackbirds, oh my gosh. Materials. Just amazing. So if you haven't purchased this deck yet, I'm telling you, I highly recommend it. I do recommend it, even though, you know, for me, if it came in a larger box, if this box were larger and had the magnetic opening, and this book were larger, you know, like the, let's say if it were similar to this, if it were similar to the Witch's Roots. So instead of being this size, do you see? If it were more this size, so we can put it as a book on a shelf with the magnetic opening, with all the graphics that are here, with a large full color book, with the full pages of each of those cards on a page. That is a beautiful, that would have been a beautiful collector's item. So this would have been a 10 out of 10 across the board. So it would have gotten a full 40. I mean, without question. But you know, the cardstock is absolutely incredible. The artwork is incredible. And that's what you use. You use the cards. The cards are the most important part. So I highly recommend it for that reason, because the cards are everything. And for the cost of this deck, it's just, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Here's what I have to say. I would rather pay more for a larger magnetic box, for a larger full color book, okay, with the full art on each page, just like that. I'd pay more. And to have this edged, if this was edged in this pink color, I mean, stunning, 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 stunning. So that's all I could say about that. It just would have been absolute perfection. So, yeah. So that's the review on the Muse Tarot. Thank you for watching, and for please like and subscribe to my channel. If you like and subscribe to the channel and you would like a free reading, comment below and let me know, and I will give you a 100% free reading. And just for saying thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. So let me know and I will respond. Comment below, like and subscribe. Guess what I'm going to do? Little edging work. Bye.